It's funny, I'm not even really close with the Muslim community in person. Like when I do go to mosque and everything, but most people there, like I just can't vibe with them, bro. There's so much fakeness. You know what I mean? Like it's just weird to me how everybody has a different personality every time they like every single time they come to the mosque, they have a different personality. And when we go out to eat or we go out to sports, there's suddenly start talking about women and smoking and drinking and stuff. That really didn't sit well with me. I'm not saying I'm like perfect and I'm so beyond all these people. I'm just saying like whether you are perfect or imperfect, why do you have to make such a huge switch in your personality every time you go to a different environment, bro? Just be yourself everywhere you go. Ah, bro. I actually had this one friend. Wallahi, but this is such an embarrassing, sad story. He was Korean and he decided to convert to Islam, mashallah. Met him through martial arts. They started hanging out with him, all these Arabs and Lebos, I don't know what to call them. And they would go out to a restaurant every day at night after Isha prayer. Every single time they made my friend pay for like 10 or 15 people. They all looked at him afterwards like, Jake, are you going to pay for the food? And then he just kept paying every time because he was trying to be nice. Oh, bro. And then the one time he didn't pay, he was like, I just want to pay for my food. I'm kind of running short on cash right now. They were like, what's wrong with you? I thought we were friends. And then after that, like, he went home and they called him out. They're like, why did you leave? Like, why didn't you pay for the food? Oh, bro, that's so crazy. And they never, like, he just left the Muslim community. And can you blame him? Like, what's wrong with us, bro? What's wrong with the Muslim community these days? I really want to know. Do you think it's like a racial thing? Like, what is it? Why are the Muslim people, like, why are the young people in the Muslim community so, like, I don't know, hateful, like, scammy, like, scummy? Bro, I don't even know what word to use at this point. It's insane, bro. Absolutely insane. Really made me sad. Really did. By the way, any questions you guys have about me, I'll answer what I can. Though I like to keep things a little bit private. There we go. I've been thinking, I might go to Dagestan at some point and do some wrestling there. Because it's pretty close. Like, I'm in Uzbekistan. Uzbekistan is pretty much the same as Dagestan in terms of people. And we all speak Russian here as well. So I might as well just go there. I'll do some training. They mainly do Sambo in there, which is what I specialize in as well. So I think that's going to be a pretty good choice. Most people go to Thailand to learn Muay Thai, but I would say the Muslim alternative, if you're a Muslim, don't go to Thailand and learn fighting. Go to Dagestan and learn wrestling, bro. That's going to be life-changing. It's really weird, man. Like, I think the reason I'm so different from most people in the Muslim community when I go to mosque and everything is because I'm from Uzbekistan. Uzbekistan is such an unusual country. Like, the Muslim community, like the Muslim countries, Iraq, Afghanistan, Pakistan, they don't really recognize us. Like when they have like clubs or something, the Muslim clubs or Muslim events, they don't really recognize Uzbekistan as one of them. They're like it's sort of considered like more so into Russia, more so into Asia. It's very very interesting. But I'm telling you, Uzbekistan is probably the biggest hidden gem on the planet. If you come here, you're not gonna want to leave. You're gonna be like, this is the best place on the planet. She's very good, feminine girl, but she doesn't practice Islam. All the hijabi girls I talked, I find them red flags. Yeah, that's a very good point. Multi-content. It's actually a very very common issue. Muslim girls are most of the time worse than non-Muslim girls. Obviously, we are allowed to marry women who aren't Muslims, so we have a bit of an advantage there. If she's good feminine, I'm gonna say yes, bro. Like, I'm not saying 100% marry her. Go and look out for some red flags. check her family out, see what her mother is like, see what sort of morals they have. If everything aligns and she's feminine, bro, that's a really good choice. Because then you can teach her Islam. And you can teach her proper Islam, not what they would have learned from their parents. You should always be striving to find a woman who you can instill your mentality onto. So if a woman is like, she's like very open to things. I'm not gonna say gullible because that's messed up, but if she's open-minded, you can have a very good woman. All the hijabi feminists are gonna be like, "Oh, that's so misogynistic. You can take advantage of her." Oh my god, shut the hell up, bro. Yes, so you can take advantage of her. Like their definition of taking advantage is basically what you're supposed to do with your wife anyway. You're supposed to instill your mentality onto her. It's not toxic at all. Anybody who says that is retarded. Literally, the reason in the Muslim cultures everybody gets married young is so you can build like an empire with your own mentality. Also, that's one of the reasons. Also, to avoid zina. That's one of the reasons. You have to instill your mentality into a woman when she's young. When she's older, she's not gonna care. Why are Muslim men allowed to marry non-Muslim women, but not the other way around, bro? I'm not a sheikh, bro. I'm not an imam. I'm just a guy. I have no idea. But this is such a stupid argument, in my opinion. Everyone's like, why is a man allowed to marry multiple wives, and but not the other way around? So actually, I changed my mind. I am going to answer that question. Why are men allowed to marry non-Muslim women? It's because when a man marries a woman, the woman adopts the man's mentality. So if a Muslim woman marries a non-Muslim man, she's going to start losing her deen unknowingly. It's always going to work like that. Many Muslims don't realize this because many Muslims don't realize this because they don't have any experience with women. But once you do, you realize that like your woman is basically like a child you're supposed to raise. This is gonna cause so much hate, but whatever. I'm a G. I'm a tough guy. So should I talk to her father? Her family is good. Absolutely. Really, you need to meet her family, bro. Either way, I don't know if it's possible because I don't know the circumstances you're in. But if you meet her family and her mother seems righteous and you align in your mentality, bring up some topics that are controversial. Talk about what do you think about feminism? Do you think women should have rights and all these things? And then if they give you like an answer that we would talk about, like on this channel, like people would agree with that sort of thing, then it's probably wife material, bro. And this is going to be a lot better for you than marrying a Muslim woman. As sad as it is to say, the Muslim woman you marry is like throwing a coin. It can either be like a really good decision, but more often, it's gonna be some hijabi undercover. And I really popularized this word hijabi. Like apparently, if you search up hijabi, it's mainly my videos that come up. That's really cool. Just finished praying. You got my prayer mat over there. So it's a reminder, if you haven't prayed yet, go and pray right now. Please. Please. I don't know why I'm begging. Just go and pray. And then come back to this live. You don't need to come back to this live. If you haven't done your prayers yet, leave this live right now and go do your prayer. Yeah, bro, this house is sick ass. Yeah, I'll give you a bit of a tour around here. Like the Quran's over there. It's pretty amazing. What dates? Where's the Quran? I got the Quran here. This is basically my setup, bro. Everybody thinks that to start recording videos, you need like a monitor and a camera and there some weird backgrounds and stuff. This is all you need, bro. That's all you need, and a phone. I'm sure you can scrape by finding those things. Most people don't realize how big of an impact a woman's mother has on her. One way or another, when she grows up, she's going to gravitate towards her mother. He's going to become exactly like she is. Is it yeah? This is a funny question. Multi-content. Is it mandatory for men to pray salah in masjid? Every single sheikh I've seen, like all these imams online, will say 100% that's the case. But like, if that's like they say that it's praying at home is almost like non-existent. Like you shouldn't even be doing it unless this is a very special circumstance. But I find that very conflicting because if you only prayed in the masjid, I doubt many people will be praying 5 times. I don't think there will be that many people, honestly. I think you have to pray as much as you can in the masjid, but there's nothing wrong with praying at home. Be right back. Oh. Просто bitta bolaman chaqiryapti.
Ishxonasigami? Ha, yaxshi. Alo.
Adam gaplashuvdi, mana og'ir qolgan zotga. Yig'amsin og'ir qolgan. Adam yetudim yo'lda. Hostia var getiriyor, öyle. Şu onun geldi, Tate koyacağım bu chatte. Ha, derhal. Да. Yeah. Просто она говорит. Oh. Right, sorry about that. I'm telling you, it's the women. They always distract me from following my purpose. Oh, we got some questions. Okay. Is it mandatory for men? Yeah, I already answered that. I'm telling you, bro. There's nothing wrong with praying at home. I've got my first marriage meeting with a girl I've seen at uni, but we haven't talked to each other before. I'm gonna be going to her house with my mom just to get a feel. She's a very shy girl. Give me tips on how to handle the first meeting. I'm a confident guy, life in order, and I hold myself well, but I don't have experience with women. I think I'll be nervous when I go to their house. Oh, this is juicy. Also, I don't like. Oh, this is good. What I'm gonna say, Mr. Trash Mouse, when you go there, don't go with the mentality of I'm going to try to win her over. I'm going to try to make her like me. That is the idea deep in your behind your mind, but you need to go in there and thinking, I'm going to see if she and her family is right for me. So you need to ask questions like, like it's obviously a very important decision for me. I mean, like how was your daughter like when she was young? Like what can you tell me about that? And make them qualify themselves to you. That's super important. Like go with a neutral mindset. Just imagine you are the prize and you are deciding if the woman is going to be right for you. So just ask those questions. Is she going to follow my lead? Don't say that, but is she going to be able to, is Is she going to be able to live up to her responsibilities, even though she's got uni? Keep that in mind. As far as your physical presence, make sure you stay upright. Make sure you stay breathing so you don't come off as nervous, and have a bit of a smile. Always just sit with a confident smile like this. Yes, I mean, obviously marriage is a very important part of my life. But look, do you think that your daughter will make a good wife? Like honestly, if you can tell me man to man. I don't mean to offend you or anything, but do you think that she'll make a good wife? Have that sort of attitude about yourself. And then ask something like what would happen like with your daughter if she doesn't get married when she's older? Why is it important for her to marry someone who goes to university? Ask those questions because then they're qualifying themselves to you. That's sales. I think it's just you. Oh yeah, yeah. If that's the case. Yeah. 100%. Wait, is her father gonna be there as well? Oh, that's weird. Hope so. Don't fall for shyness. Think rational. Don't get your emotions on the way. Shyness is a good thing, bro. Yeah, multi-content shyness is a very beautiful thing in women. If a woman is shy, that's definitely a green flag. But she needs to be actually shy. Some women are just shy, but then they're not shy to like sleep with like 10 guys. I've seen a lot of those. Don't fall for red flags. Yeah, 100%. You got to see if you're compatible. If you don't like her, like even if she's perfect in every way, she's got all the green flags, but there's something that you're not really attracted to her about. Like for example, if you are passive, like if she's passive and you like a loud woman or the other way around, it's still not gonna work out. So make sure that you actually have some romantic liking towards her. It's not just about, has she got a good family? Is she not a feminist? Is she shy? There's a lot of factors to consider. Yeah, we got a bit of a mix on the poll. Marriage, family, career. Bro, come on, man. The only right answer is marriage and family. So much more important. Even if you have no money, if you have a good family, you're still gonna be happy. I wouldn't say loud. You shouldn't be loud, but you need to be smiling a little bit. Just like this. Like, you're confident. You're confident in yourself. And make sure you breathe, because obviously you're being judged as you walk in, so you start trembling a bit. But if you breathe, you're not gonna. It's gonna stabilize. Just be like, breathe into your stomach, into the bottom of your stomach. You're going to come off so much more confident. Every single time I go to an interview or something like you're talking about, I always keep this in mind. Always try to breathe into the bottom of your stomach. A lot of Muslims can't do this because you've been abused as a child, but that's it's a different story. So like if you breathe in right now, a lot of people will be like, this is how I used to breathe. You can see the stomach is going down. But if you breathe properly into your stomach, you're getting the air in there, you're gonna be like, it's expanding your entire body. It literally makes your posture better and everything. So anyone who's watching this, please practice this right now. Try to make sure that when you breathe in, your stomach actually, what's the word? It inflates rather than deflating. And then when you breathe out, it's supposed to deflate. You know what I mean? Some people tell me I'm only on YouTube to make money. It's like, bro, I literally never made money on YouTube. Never. Like, what are you talking about? So if someone sends me a super chat right now, that would be the first dollar I would have ever made on YouTube. And I've been on here for a year, and I've been posting very, very consistently. it's really good to give dawah though. It's like if I encourage someone to, work on their charisma and learn to keep their family happy. Imagine like 5 years from now, and their family like is really happy, and he literally prevents his wife from leaving him just by using the advice I gave. Bro, I'm gonna be so happy. Like, even after I'm dead, if someone's like saying that, bro, if someone's like purely making their marriage work because of me, I'm gonna die a happy man. So that's the main reason I'm on YouTube. Money would be good too, though. That'd be pretty cool to make money on YouTube. Not gonna lie. So if you want to send me super chats, go right ahead. I'll be very very much appreciated. Fancy girl wants to marry her, but the girl rejected him only to do work outside condition. Oh, that's interesting. Well, let's be real here, multi-content. If a woman chooses her career over you, she never really liked you in the first place. Like that's actually a really good way to qualify a woman. It's like, would you leave your career for me? And if she says no, then yeah, you just dodge the bullet, obviously. Actually, I got a question. If you go reject uni events and you just take it like a champ and never give her attention again. Yeah, that's a very good point. Trash house, trash mouse. That's a very good point. I've actually had this exact same story happen to me. So quite a while ago, I was at work. This was before I was like overly religious, but there's this really beautiful Swedish girl. She just came from Sweden. She had a really thick accent. She was pretty attractive. Anyway, so I started talking to her like in a romantic way. I made like some really corny jokes. Like what I did was I actually got my phone. You can steal this. I made a contact called "Cute Girl from Work" and I gave it to her like a long time ago. And she was like, I was like, can you help me fill this out? Like I'm having a bit of trouble. And then she just started laughing and she gave me her number and everything. And we started talking a bit more. And at one point she was super into her career, so I was like, hey, my friend, me and my friend were supposed to go on a romantic walk together. He actually didn't come today, so maybe you can take his place. And then she was just laughing again. She was like, you're so cringe but so romantic. And I was like, I would say it's just romantic but whatever. And she was like, no, I can't. It looked like she was rejecting me. She was like, no, I can't. I was like, oh, so the final answer, you want to say yes or no? That's what I said. And she was like, no. And then I was like, beautiful. I shook her hand. I made the give her like a man's handshake, like, and then I walked away. And every single time, she walked past me, I acted like she didn't exist. And then she started messaging me and started talking to me every single time I went anywhere. And this happened a couple of times. I would say if I got rejected, say 5 times, one out of those 4 times she would be happy with the decision and never come back to me. But I mean like not come back to ever talk to me, not that I was like doing anything with her. But 4 times out of 5 she would actually come back and try to talk to me again. She regret the hell out of that decision. Trust me, bro, if you take it like a champ, which is what you're saying, that's like the best way to get a girl, bro. Like if you need to actually be happy about it though. Like when she says yes, like, oh, look, I really respect that decision. Thanks so much for being honest. Shake her hand and walk away. This is such a life hack. If you ever use this, bro, you're gonna be bowling. You can't lose. You can't lose if you shoot your shot and she says no and you take it like a champ. 9 times out of 10, she's gonna regret it. Getting a phone call again. I'm gonna go pick it up. Be right back. Give me some questions. Oh man, my grandma was praying, so I had to pick up the phone before she gets distracted. These people, everybody. Why does everybody want me, bro? Come on. There's only one of me. Bro, that also happens to me. Yeah, there we go. We got some proof. Multi-content. When you say, I also gave the girl yes and no question, the girl says no. Yeah, that question is solid, bro. As soon as she says no, most of the time they might be testing you. But whether they're testing you or not, all you got to do is be like, oh, perfect. Give her a handshake, walk away. That's it. And she's going to be back. If she doesn't come back, no problem, bro. That would have never worked out in the first place. Gotta start doing after the day they go wear blue dress most of the time now. Okay. Damn, okay, that's solid, bro. That's solid. If she's actually wearing it because of you, that's incredible. Bro, I got so many stories I could tell you, but they would have been from like a long time ago, and I don't want to like expose my sins or anything. But there's a lot I can tell you about women, that's for sure. There's a lot of stuff going around about how Andrew Tate sort of abandoned the Muslim community or whatever. I think that's BS there. I saw this coming because as soon as he converted to Islam, all these haram police just flooded his like Twitter and everything. They were like, well, if you're a Muslim, then why are you wearing shorts? If you're a Muslim, why do you have music in that video? If you're a Muslim, then why do you have your beard that way? Why do you have your hair that way? Why? It's like, bro, the man donates 25 million to Muslim countries every single year. And that's why he got like sort of scared off from Islam, because he was like, these guys are crybabies. And he had so much respect for Muslims, right? He talk about it all the time. But you guys pushed him away. I'm telling you, not you guys specifically, but the Muslim community, they pushed him away from it because they were like, "Oh, you can't listen to music, or you can't have music, bro." Come on, man. Muhammad Hijab is out there fighting MMA. Oh, he's showing his aura. He's hitting people in the face. He's getting hit in the face. That's haram, bro. Calm down. Is he helping the ummah? Yes. Just calm down. We are all sinful in one way or another. We have to minimize it. But you can't say like you're better than someone who's that impactful in the ummah just because he wears shorts and you don't. Bro, come on, man. Come on, man. That's my biggest problem with the Muslim community, I would say. When I first started posting videos, bro, I had so much haram police. They were like, I would literally be like, like, music is haram, you can't do that. Like, what? Like, yeah, I get some of the dumbest things, bro. Oh, you can't use that word. Oh, you can't say this, you can't do that. Bro. If you listen to these haram police, like these people who think they're really strict, bro, you literally can't do anything. You literally can't. They'll be like, I once said thank you in the comments. Someone was like, oh, great video, bro. And I was like, yeah, thanks, Ahi, appreciate it. And then this guy was like, oh, you don't say thank you, say Allahumma barik. You can't even say thank you anymore. Bro, these people. Got a lot of votes. The votes are very interesting. More people said marriage and family, which is what I'm really happy about. Following career is good before you get married and you have kids. But I believe that even before that, you have to be improving your charisma and your game with women and yourself as well, so that when you do get married and you have kids, you can take those skills that you've developed. For example, if you learn martial arts, you can teach that to your kids. And if you learn game, you read books about women, you can apply that to your marriage so it's more solid. So you can take steps right now to get better at it later. So I would say that's the most important thing. Career is always good. But try to really figure out what your future is going to look like and prioritize things accordingly. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's okay. Got so much more content coming up. I literally sat here and I recorded like 4 videos already. It's gonna be pretty fire. You're gonna love that. There's a video being posted tonight. It's called "Why a Muslim Man Shouldn't Go to a Doctor." It sounds so ridiculous, but when you watch that video, you're gonna be like, okay, he's got a point. As always, Muslim Boris has always got a point. He's one of those people. Too much muscle. I'm kidding. I don't even go to gym. I don't know. I really want to start going to the gym, but there's so much haram in there. Like, I might just stick to wrestling. But then even when I go to wrestling, there's like some women there, and sometimes you're forced to pair up with the women in wrestling. That gets a bit weird. Side point for all the people who just joined. You got an action step for today. You have to join a martial arts gym. That's all it is, bro. There's no way around it. I'm telling you, bro, like when I was, let's say I was like 17 or I was 18, I was such a pussy, bro. And like my dean was weak. Everything about me was weak. Like I would like there were a couple times I went out and there were some crackheads and they sort of like were gonna like beat me out or something, and I got so scared, bro. I was like shaking, like just waking up. I didn't even want to go out because I thought, what if there's some crackhead and he's gonna beat me up? And I think a lot of Muslims actually get stuck with that mindset because our upbringing is sometimes a bit violent as well. So it's something that we are afraid of. But as soon as I started going to wrestling, I had such a different approach to life. Like the way I walked, like the way I looked people in the eyes, it was so different, bro. And that sort of started everything for me. I can guarantee you I wouldn't be making this video right now if I hadn't started. I wouldn't be on this live right now if I hadn't started going to martial arts. This YouTube channel wouldn't exist and you definitely wouldn't know my name. Trust me. So yeah, action step. Make sure you go to a good gym though. Like if you're serious about it, if you message me on Instagram, I'll tell you exactly what gym to go to. Like I can look at gyms in your area and tell you which ones seem good because there's a lot of really crappy gyms, bro. I'm here to help, bro. Like if any of you guys have anything, any questions or anything that can help you become a better person in terms of deen, in terms of masculinity, anything, I'm always open, bro. Just give me a message. If I don't know how to help you, I'll tell you. But if I do, I'll definitely hook you up. Oh, that's pretty good. I gotta go in pretty soon. I got this event where I'm gonna be teaching English to a bunch of people in Uzbekistan. That's gonna be interesting. Bro, I really like teaching. I'm thinking of one day making like a little school where I'm actually there and there's a bunch of students and I'm teaching them about like life charisma and everything, basically everything I know, put into words. That'd be really sick. We'd have like students who have like grades and stuff. They should call me to a Harvard to lecture about life. That's how much of a Chad I am. I'm kidding. Man. Create an online course like Hamza. That's very good you mentioned that because I've actually been working on one. I got this halal risk course coming up. I've been working on it like day and night. Like I'm taking it really seriously. Basically, I put together every single experience I've had that changed my life when it comes to women. And everything in general, like but specifically when it comes to women. And I gave you like a story, and I'm gonna make some videos as well of how you can learn this exact same lessons without having to go through that. without having to, go fall into haram or go out and like make yourself awkward by talking to women. If you just learn from my experience, I noticed that your game is going to improve so much. All these small things I learned, like the way you talk, like the way you breathe around women, the things you say, I put that all into like content form. I was gonna make it for free at the start, but the free version that I made, it wasn't good. It was like it would help you a little bit, but it wasn't that good. So I was like, how can I make this a lot better? If I made it paid, I was gonna work on it so much harder, and that's what I did. Like I spent day and night working on it because I was like, people are actually gonna pay some money for it. So I'm gonna make sure that this course is gonna change their life. It's gonna save their marriage in the future. That's the mentality I had anyway. So I think I'm gonna release it pretty soon. I'm surprised you said that though, Pisagor. I thought, and I'm not like, I'm not trying to diss you guys, but I thought that if I came up with a idea to make a course, you guys were gonna flood me like, oh, you're a scammer and everything. But I think creating a course is actually pretty important because I can make free content all day, right? I can make these videos all day long, but I'm not gonna put as much effort into it, no matter how much I try, if I know I'm not gonna get paid for it. And you're not gonna put in that much effort into listening. You're not gonna take notes or anything, unless you've paid some money for it. That's just how humans are wired, bro. Otherwise, university would be free as well. Need more honest Muslims and bro, like your brother. Thanks, Lembi Brianna. You're my favorite, bro. Your comments, they bring tears to my eyes. Think about you every night. Nah, that's weird. What type of questions did you ask on a marriage meeting? Yeah, that's the hard one because when you're on a marriage meeting, the woman and her mom are really like prepared to make her seem like the best possible person, and the woman will know how to do it really well. Like her mom, she would have taught her how to come off as a good woman. Let me think about this one because this is such a difficult question. I would ask something like, don't make it seem like you are leaning towards any specific answer, and ask her something like, hold on, my phone's about to die. It's on 1%. I was about to say it. Oh, there we go. Holy moly, my phone's always on 1%, bro. Ask her something like, if it came to it, would you be would you consider your marriage more important, or would you consider the career? And make it sound like you are open to her choosing the career option, and the answer she gives is going to give you everything you need. Make sure you stay neutral when you ask every question. Like you're not trying to hide your true intentions, right? Don't try to seem like you're like a traditional red pill kind of guy. Ask her questions like as if you are in the middle. Like you don't really care if she's like traditional. You don't really care if she's feminist. In fact, if you make it seem like you prefer her to be like a modern woman, she's going to start opening up. So if you say something like, yeah, I mean, I'm quite a modern guy, so I'll probably be looking for a modern woman. How important would you say career is for you? Now she's gonna give you an honest answer. She's either gonna say, "Oh, it's really important. It's like the most important thing in my life," or she's gonna say, "Yeah, it's somewhat important, but I think family and marriage is still gonna be the number one priority." Now you have a real answer. Bro, I'm so smart, bro. Holy moly! I just came up with that out of nowhere. I'm a genius. Like, do you think I'm the smartest man on the planet? That should be the next question. Questions regarding her past, bro. She's not gonna tell her anything. She's not gonna tell you anything, bro. She's not gonna tell you anything. Hold on. Everybody heard me say that response just now, right? Like everything I said. So keep that in mind as you answer this next question on the poll. Bro, that's funny. Yeah, so the questions regarding your past, but she's not gonna want to tell you. She's gonna be super secretive. What you can do is go back to the example I gave. Say, oh, I think I'm more compatible with more modern women. So, like, what can you tell me about your previous experience with men? Like how your relationship with your father, the man you met after, because you probably met some men, right? And if when she starts telling you, like, she's gonna be like confused a bit. She's gonna be like, oh, I guess like I met some men before, this that, and the day you can pick something out. Like, oh, so you think so you think men like this are right, and it's gonna be like a red flag or a green flag depending on what kind of man she likes. But this is a really difficult one, bro. You're not gonna know her past unless you can just analyze it. Their mom would have told them exactly what to say, and she's gonna know exactly what to say to make her seem like a good woman. Shut up. I'm the smartest person on the planet. That's so funny, bro. I can't believe people are saying yes. You're only second to me. Yeah, bro. Probably. You seem pretty smart, not gonna lie. I'm actually pretty stupid, not gonna lie. Like when I went to uni, I was alright, but I was actually pretty stupid. I'm just a G. Like you don't need to be smart if you're a G. Like being a G just takes the place of being smart. I barely even know the alphabet. Like the A B C D. Like I don't know the alphabet, bro. Like, I get stuck halfway. I was like, what was the next letter? But it doesn't matter because I'm a G. Like what? Why does it matter? Why would I know the alphabet when I'm a G? It doesn't make any sense. I'm not even kidding, bro. I actually know the alphabet. It's the same with so many things. Like there's so many things that I don't know. Like when it comes to like science, physics and those things, like math. I'm like, bro, I have no idea about those things. But you don't need to be smart if you're a G. Remember that. But you need to become a G first. Oh my god. Bro, I remember long time ago I was in a martial arts thing. I was like at the gym. And this guy was like showing everyone a photo of this girl I was trying to marry that I really liked. And this Russian guy, this Russian bald guy, I think he's a tough guy. He was like, he saw that photo and he was like, bro, you never surprised me with your choice of women, bro. What's wrong with you? And I was like, what do you mean? Like, bro, the woman you like are so this or that. I was like, I got really pissed off. And I'm like thinking about this the entire day, right? By the end of the day, we do sparring, and he would, and by coincidence, by Allah's will, I get paired up with that guy. And I absolutely destroy him. I beat him 8-0, wallahi. In front of everyone, everyone was going crazy because that guy was supposed to be better than me. Just beat the hell out of him, just out of anger. I was like, oh, you want to talk crap about me like that? Beat the hell out of him. That's why I'm a genius. That's why I'm the smartest person on the planet. Like, fair enough, I don't know any like physics, chemistry, or anything, but I still beat that guy up, so I'm a genius. Got a few more stories to tell you. Oh, what the hell? So I got a few more stories to tell you. When I was working at construction, there was this other Russian guy. I get along with a lot of Russian guys for some reason. And this guy would bully me every single day. Like, I'll come in, I just want to do my work. I just want to do my work and leave and get my money. But he'd be like, Boris, what are you doing? You just messed this up. What's wrong with you? Stop thinking. Stop, empty your mind and do your work. What's wrong with you? Every day, just saying this BS, right? It made my life really miserable. One day, I woke up to him and I'm like, speaking in Russian, it sounds like you got a bit of a problem with me the way you were mad at me every single day. Do you want to talk to me about it one-to-one? I'm just standing in front of him while he's sitting down doing something. And then he looked at me and he was like, come on, Boris, just sit down. It's just a joke or something. He said something like that. And I was like, well, stop joking like that. I don't like it. Just walked away. Later that day, he walked up to me, wallahi, and he was like, hey, Boris, you want to come to this friends gathering I'm doing afterwards? We're eating Russian food. Never invited me before. After I called him out, he decided to hang out with me. So you got to stand up for yourself. Came home, told that story to my family. And they were like, what the hell's wrong with you? Oh my God, you're such a bad person. What's wrong with you? Oh my God, Boris, you're becoming such a violent person. We're going to deport you. Bro, I'm a G. I can't get deported. That's a very interesting story. So regarding that fact, what I just said, the fact that I was gonna fight that guy and then he became nice to me. Now, answer that question on the poll. Give me a yes or a no, considering that. I think we're gonna get a lot more yeses now. Stand up for yourself, 100%. Bro, my phone's glitching. The Wi-Fi here is so bad. Yeah, your family will try to convince you that you shouldn't stand up for yourself, especially if you're from Uzbekistan, because we have this like pussy mindset because we got invaded by Russians. So, oh, if your Russian daddy says this and you have to listen to him, you can't stand up for yourself. And think about it, my family literally got mad at me for standing up for myself when that guy was gonna like, he kept bullying me. Like, what is this? What is this? We're supposed to be the tough guys. Like, our Ummah is supposed to be tough guys. We're a bunch of cowards. It's all because of our family. But we're going to fix that generational curse. When we have kids, everyone who's watching this, they're going to be chads, bro. They're going to be wrestling, praying. They're going to have the morals that we have on this channel. So make sure you keep watching my videos, and you're going to instill those mindsets into your kids and your wife as well, inshallah. A lot of people say, like, who are you to give this sort of advice? Like, they're like, oh, well, like, you're pretty young, you're this, you're that, how can you give advice? And I'm always like, those are all good points. I am pretty young, but you're missing one key factor, that I'm a G. So I can do whatever I want. Yeah, absolutely right, Mr. Lamb Beef Biryani. Absolutely right. Got another story. I've got so many stories, bro. I'm like an old man. This one happened to me when I was at work. I think I told this many, many times, but you're gonna hear it again because it's such a chat story. So I'm just this guy just talking crap about me every single day, when we're on a team meeting, on video calls, when I come into work. Boris, why are you flexing your muscles? Boris, stop showing off that you go to martial arts. Boris, stop talking to people that way. Boris, stop, you can't sell enough. Boris, you keep missing your target. Give me all this BS, right? One day, I'm getting a little bit fed up from it. And I'm like, I came to work and he said something, I don't remember exactly what he said, but he said something that was really offensive about my like sales. It was like, oh, like they only bought because something. And I was like, staying really calm. I woke up to him and I'm like, hey bro, you've been saying a lot of things about me. I don't know why, but can we go outside and talk about it right now? Like I just really want to ask you a couple questions. He was like, what are you talking about? You can ask me stuff right now. His tone's like starting to go down a bit. I grabbed his shoulder. No, I really want to talk to you. Just pull him from his shoulder. Let's go. I want to talk to you. And then he was like, what are you doing, bro? I don't want to talk to you. And then everybody was watching and stuff. And then like I was like, come outside right now. We'll talk. During lunch, come outside and meet me downstairs. Never went downstairs the entire day. A week or so later, I get a meeting from the HR team. They're like, there was like three guys standing around. This is such a funny base story. I was kind of friends with a lot of like the higher ups because a lot of them did martial arts as well. So this guy was like the manager. He was like, Boris, I heard you told your friend to go meet him downstairs. You can't come to his job and tell people to fight you downstairs. And we just go silent for a while, just staring at each other in the eyes, and then we just burst out laughing, like the three of us. We were like, like the HR team made him say that, so we were all just laughing, bro. That was so funny. And the guy's just like, oh, no, seriously though, don't do that. That's like, you're not allowed. It was so funny. And then later on, like, they found out the kind of things he was saying to me as well from asking around. And then my manager went up to me and he was like, this is a different guy. This guy was like, he wasn't really based, but he was like, oh, I'm sorry, like I didn't know that he was saying stuff to you as well. Sorry, like we didn't actually know that, but you still shouldn't get people to fight you. And I was like, yeah, I mean, like he was really annoying me, was really getting to me, and he was, are you okay now? Is everything all right? And I was like, yeah, funnily enough, after I told him to come meet me outside, suddenly he just stopped bullying me. It was so weird. And then we both just started laughing, bro. It was so funny. Like, these guys are supposed to be serious, but as a man, they sort of understand what I'm saying. And, bro, some really wholesome manly moments. such a chat, bro. Like I'm out here with the business development manager of my job, and we are like laughing about me calling someone to fight me downstairs. Like, bro, like how much of a chat do you need to be, like, bro? Now, considering all those stories that I told you, go answer that poll at the bottom. Yes or no, bro. That's all I need. Yes or no. Oh, bro. But yeah, bro, you just gotta be a G, and everything just sorts itself out. Let me just place this. And this gets you women as well, you know, like when you can actually fight, like a lot of women automatically become attracted to you just from their biology. I'm gonna tell a story about that as well, but there's a lot of stories for today. Yeah, good point, Mr. Lambi Briani. There's one specific book that you have to read if you're interested in psychology. The Laws of Human Nature by Robert Greene. I dropped out of university for psychology and I read that book, and I promise you, I learned more in that book than any other, like any course or any like university degree that I could have taken. So, Laws of Human Nature by Robert Greene. Read that, bro, please. Like it's a pretty long book, but it essentially breaks down every aspect of psychology one by one. It just breaks it all down. Absolutely incredible, bro. Another book to read, anyone who's interested in women, you know, if you want to avoid getting divorced in the future, like most people will, read, what's the name of the book? The Way of the Superior Man. Bro, bro, that book is solid. It should be banned. That's how good it is. Robert Greene, Law of Human Nature. Bro, do you have book names for psychology? Yeah, that's right. Robert Greene, Laws of Human Nature. But yeah, bro, books are goated. I don't believe in traditional education at university, but reading books, bro, that's the biggest life hack on the planet. Yes, The Way of the Superior Man. I think there's only one book with that name, so you're gonna be able to find it. It's a pretty easy read. Like if you read that, it's gonna change everything that you think you know about women. It's insane. You're not even gonna need my videos anymore. By the way, I don't know if it's like legal for me to say this on here, but like you don't need to pay for books. You just get them for free. Go on a website called LibGen, Library Genesis. There's a couple of them that don't work. Just go through them. Type up the name of any book. For example, try this right now. Type up The Way of the Superior Man, and it's gonna come up. You're gonna click on it, and then like you're gonna keep clicking download, and it's gonna be like save as EPUB file, and then you can just put it on your browser, like on the app, on the Books app on your phone, or if you download Pocketbook app, it's gonna go in there as well. And you just have free books, bro. You can just read any book for free. There's no excuses anymore, bro. That's how I started reading. How do I put this book? There we go. We got another vote. It's catching up. 43% think I'm the smartest person on the planet. Bro, the PDF is good, but I can't really read on the PDF, to be honest. Like the PDF is so it's so messy. But I'm saying, like, if you go do the thing that I'm talking to you about on LibGen, it's literally going to save on your phone as if you just bought it for like $50. It's gonna be like a proper document. You can just like read through it like a book. So yeah, I find that a lot more convenient. But you know, PDF is good too, I guess. You can read it. Anyway, I don't know why I just did that. Send super chats, boys. Come on, like support the channel. I'll use it to make the videos better, I promise. But nah, if you want to support the channel and you want to do a super chat, I'll answer it 100%. No matter what the question is, I'll answer any super chat. That's gonna be the first dollar I would have ever made online in my life. Isn't that crazy? Well, actually, I made money online before. I mean, from this YouTube channel. You know, if you want to get rich through real estate, it's a bit tricky because you can't go into riba. Obviously, that's going to be a sin. There's actually a lot easier thing you can do. If you get your family, like your brothers, your father, your cousins, and you save up a bunch of money, if you save up like 40,000 American dollars, you can come to a place like here, like Uzbekistan. Oh, actually, don't come to Uzbekistan because you won't be able to get in. If you go to a place like I don't know, like Pakistan or Turkey or something, and you buy a house, like an apartment, for you can get it for like 45,000 USD, no joke, and there's no riba, and you just rent it out and you're just getting money. If you go back and you do that every year, so you have like four people in your family and you all save up like $10,000 USD a year. That's so easy, bro. Come on, you can do that. It's so easy. You keep buying a new apartment every year. Within 5 years, you're gonna be financially free. It's not crazy, and you can live in a mansion with your wife, with your four wives. Like, bro, like it's so easy out here. I don't really like to talk about money that much because that's not what my channel is dedicated to, but it's quite important in my opinion. We'll go for like 1 more minute on this, and then I gotta do my prayer for Asr. If you guys haven't prayed yet, please end this live right now and go do your prayer, please. Don't watch. Stop watching if you Please stop watching if you haven't done your prayer yet. Have you ever visited Bangladesh? No, I haven't, but I haven't. I don't really intend to either, to be honest. I've been to a lot of countries. I've been to 23 countries. Most of them are like either in Central Asia or Europe. So, stupid phone just keeps dying. Oh my god. What country do you prefer to live in? I have a very simple answer to that, Mr. Pisagor. The glorious nation of Uzbekistan. That's the only right answer. I genuinely believe that this is probably one of the best countries on the planet. Most people will disagree with me, especially the people who live here. But when it comes to morals, when it comes to women getting married, raising kids, it doesn't get any better than this, trust me. If you come here for a bit, you're not going to want to leave. The economy is going up, the morals are going up, it's becoming more Islamic. Like it's in every possible metric, it's going up. Like people will say, oh, there's corruption there. There's people, people say like, oh, the roads are bad, oh, the air is bad. But who cares about that? Just go and raise your family. Just shut the hell up about air already. Pussy ass guys, they're like, oh, I will go to Uzbekistan, but the air is polluted there. It's 5% more polluted than in the West, so we can't go there. Pussy. So yeah, go to Uzbekistan. We got a 50-50 vote. Am I the smartest person on the planet? I can't believe people are voting yes. What's wrong with you people? I mean, obviously I understand because I am pretty smart. It's tight competition. For the people who joined me just now, I'll give you a bit of a tour of the house as well. Look at this beauty. Like when I see beauty like this, it literally inspires me. Like I want to have a house like this for me and my wife. Like bro, imagine that you live in a castle with you and your wives. Like this has to motivate you. By the way, this is not even my house. It's my grandma's. But I'm building exactly the same house, so that's gonna be pretty chill. Bro, when I went out and hung out with people here, everybody thought I braided my hair, like I made it curvy with those like the thing that women use. I'm like, bro, I'm not gay. Does it really look like that? It's just my natural hair. It's just when it goes longer, it becomes curly for some reason. Another quick reminder, if you haven't done your prayers yet, please do them. And another reminder, please read the Quran and eat your dates. That's all I can say. Oh, that's too gay. Oh, bruh. Look at this. Look at this cash out here. 20,000 Uzbek songs. You want it? Do you want it? Bro, it's only like $3, $3 Australian, bro. That's all it is. It's like $2 USD. You can get a lot of stuff for this much though in Uzbekistan. I can get 2 hot dogs. There's that. Bro, I'm so excited for Ramadan, bro. I love Ramadan. It's literally my favorite time. I'm gonna be making so many videos on Ramadan. I'm just gonna go on a streak, video after video after video. By the way, a lot of people are probably wondering why my background keeps changing. I've had like 10 different backgrounds. I just move around a lot. When I go back to Australia, I'm gonna have like an entirely different background, bro. I'm gonna be on like have like a little room like out in the middle of nowhere. It's actually really sick. I'm just gonna go in there to make videos, just non-stop, boom, 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 boom. I just enjoy it too much. But I've still got a 50-50 record on whether I'm the smartest person on the planet or not. I think most people can agree that I am. 50%. Oh, we need one more vote. And I can officially say that more people in the world think I'm the smartest man on the planet. Oh, bro. Such a Chad. See if I can give you a tour around the rest of the house. What's going on? Yeah, I could go out there. I'm gonna show you guys a nice view before my phone dies. Hey, hold on a second.
Bak koyacağı bozun sen kimdi?
А?
Өзіңке көресің.
Корона?
Ане оборотеллар?
50-50 az, точно veremezmiş.
Включение мати.
Ha.
А все var ki tek farklı bence.
Oh my god.
Şöyle
Ha 5'te ha. Az gaplaştım severler. Ha. Şu çatı çalışacağımız sizde. Anyway, bro, check out this view. I got it anyway without people talking to me. Come on, leave me alone. Anyway, this is the Soviet apartment. So these apartments were built in the Soviet Union. Look, there's guys playing soccer out there, football or whatever. That's pretty sick. I should go play with them. Cause I'm a G. What the hell are they doing? Oh, okay, he's doing like they're playing some sort of volleyball or something. That's kind of gay. Anyway, but yeah, this is a Soviet apartment. It's actually really sick. So these apartments were built to give out to people. So they actually got this apartment for free in Soviet Union. If you got a job, they would just give you an apartment. How sick is that? And they still have that since that time. You can see so many mosques out there if you look closer. Like a little table here to eat. I might have some of this actually. I'm a bit hungry. Who cares about dieting, bro? I'm such an unhealthy eater these days. I literally eat like whatever comes. I don't know why I don't get like fat or like unhealthy or something. Probably because I'm a G. That's what I'm leaning towards. Ronaldo or Messi? That's a hard one, bro. That's a hard one. I would say Messi because he's better. But Ronaldo's such a Chad. I think I'm probably better than them at soccer, to be honest. I'm sure a lot of people would agree who's watching this live. It's so good to have so much time to make these videos, bro, and make the videos and go lives, because when I was in Australia, because I was working all the time, I only had like 1 hour. So I would literally stay up till like 2 a.m. making videos and editing and posting them. That's why like I always posted at 2 a.m. in Australian time. It's still worth it though. And then next morning I'll wake up at like 7 a.m. I'm like, I don't care. I'll just go to work anyway. I'm a Chad. Damn, 4:40 a.m. Did you get any sleep, or were you just being like watching videos all night? You know, you actually don't need sleep. Sleep is like it's overrated. Like if you are following your purpose, if you're doing things that you enjoy, like making videos, or you're working a career that you really find meaningful, you literally don't get tired. Like you can just be up for like 12 hours straight and just not even 12, like 15 hours or 16 hours straight. You're just gonna be like chilling. So don't worry about sleep, bro. It's overrated. Especially if you're young. When you're older, like yeah, okay, you might want to sleep more because you're gonna be more tired. But when you're young, if you're following your purpose, you don't need sleep, bro. Sleep. What? Why would you need that? Midwest America. America. I'm surprised Americans are watching me. I think. Oh yeah, actually no. I think by my latest research, it's the number one. It's the UK. The people who watch me, and then it's the United States, and then India or something. So that's pretty cool. Because that's exactly the target demographic that I've been trying to hit. People who are like really similar to me, who are Muslims but they grew up in the West. So that actually works really well. 5 viewers. Come on, guys, vote on the poll. Right? Am I the smartest person on the planet? It's a simple question. It's not a trick question. I am in the great nation of Uzbekistan, the best country on the planet. Too much muscle. Kind of. I wonder if there's anyone I know in person that's watching this. Is there anyone here that knows me from like school or something that's watching? Like, if you message me, it'll be interesting. Bro, I don't have a British accent. What are you? I think Australian accent is very similar, so that's why you might be thinking that. And I lived in Australia, so it's a bit of a compliment, though. To be honest, British people sound sick as. I was about to swear. They sound really sick. So I'll take it. It means I sound smart. Bro, I gotta go to this English center. My cousin is waiting for me, but I don't care. I'm a G. I'm on the live stream. What are you talking about? Just be late. I'm such a Chad. You gotta start saying these things to yourself. Every time you do something that's funny, something that's like a G move, just say like, damn, I love myself. Damn, I'm such a Chad. I'm such a G. Just say these things, bro, because it's gonna bump up your mental health. It's gonna help you with everything. I do it all the time now. Every time I do something even 1% impressive, I'm like, damn, I'm such a Chad. Everybody's like looks at me like, what the hell? So if there's anything you want to take away from this video, let it be that. Like every single time you do something that's mildly impressive, hype yourself up a bit. Like, damn, I'm such a Chad. I'm a G. So many life hacks. I should make like a fighting tutorial. Teach you guys how to fight. I used to be a fighting teacher for a while before I started making videos. I was like posting videos on fighting, and I had like 6 students or something. Like I was teaching 1-on-1. That was really sick. They got so good, bro. They got like some of them got better than me. I was like, how is that impossible? So I'm actually a really good martial arts teacher somehow. Like if I wasn't making these videos and I wasn't teaching things that are important for the ummah, I would probably just be teaching martial arts. That's what I would be doing. I could probably do that at the same time, to be fair. My channel is pretty small these days. But oh well. 9 votes. Okay. Damn, someone said no. Come on, bro. I needed more yeses. I need one more yes to even out the playground. I'm the smartest person on the planet. Can you name one person that you know of, like a celebrity scientist who's smarter than me? I can't think of anyone. You heard that story I told at work, right? When I called that guy out and I was laughing about him being a pussy with my business manager. Like, bro, how smart do you gotta be? Okay, we got another no. Come on, you guys are tripping, bro. It's definitely a yes. You guys are wrong. Maybe I gotta tell you a few more stories to make you realize who's the smartest. Got so many stories to tell. Which one do I tell? Oh yeah, so I'm teaching martial arts, right? In the park. There's a bunch of people. I have like 4 students. I don't know why we're at the park. We got kicked out of the gym, so I'm just teaching people like sambo. Because we had a different coach, but he made me teach because he was away in Kazakhstan. Anyway, so I'm like teaching people. There's this like really big dude, like really big fat dude with his girlfriend or something. And suddenly his girlfriend goes up and he's like, "My boyfriend can beat you up. He does jujitsu." And I was like, "Okay, well, we're not here to beat anyone up, but we're just training." She was like, "Yeah, but you think you can teach people, but my boyfriend can beat you up." And I was like, "Okay, let me talk to him then." And then her boyfriend was there. It's like a really big dude, right? And I swear this is a true story. And he was like, he came up to me and he was like, "Oh, what are you teaching here?" I think I could take you, to be honest. He said that, and I was like, "Well, yeah, maybe if you come around next time, you can we can do some sparring maybe." And he was like, "Oh, I'll fight you right now." So I was trying to avoid it because I didn't want to, like fight in front of my students. Like I'll be pretty embarrassing if I lost, right? So I was like, "Oh, well, okay. I can't pussy out now. All my students are watching. So okay, let's do it. Let's fight." Well, we had this up and down brawl. Like he's doing his jujitsu, I'm doing my sambo, and eventually I just beat him up. Like I got him on like a scarf hold choke, and just like arm triangle, like, and eventually he just tapped, and I won that fight. And then he was like, "Bro, you're actually really good. When can I come and train with you?" I gave him my number, location. He never showed up, but that was a really cool story, bro. I was so happy. And then after I beat him, I was like, because my students were, I was like, "Class dismissed." How much of a chat am I? Like now you gotta say I'm the smartest person on the planet. Like you gotta give me a yes now, because come on, like that's pretty Chad move. You beat someone up and you're like class dismissed, and it's literally the class dismissed, bro. Come on now. How can you disagree? It doesn't make any sense. True story. Our 1000, 100%, and everybody still talks about it. Remember that really big dude you beat up? Absolutely. I'll never forget that in my life. I dream about it. That guy was so trash, to be honest. He just like went all out for like 10 seconds and then got tired and just choked him out. I should put him to sleep. Snap his neck in half. And then beat up his girlfriend that was there. Beat you up too. You got any more boyfriends for me? That's right. There's so many stories when I think about it. Now, just to make myself a little bit more humble, I'm going to give you a story where I messed up. But this is going to be a very, very humbling story. So I went to the Asian Sambo Championship. So this is a huge tournament, right? This is like some hardcore stuff. I had my name on the back. I had Australia. Like it was like I was representing Australia, right? And I was fighting against Turkmenistan, Kyrgyzstan, Uzbekistan, Mongolia. And so I ended up fighting this guy from Turkmenistan. It's like huge. He's not that big, but he's like really like pumped up, right? It's like really like probably on steroids or something, to be honest. We go around with him for like 2 minutes. He destroys me, obviously, because he's literally lives by this and he's on steroids. Flips me over. I get destroyed. Instant win. He wins the fight. After he beat me, he stands me up and he's like, "It's only the dunya, brother." After he beat me up, and yeah, that was very life changing. Now every time something bad happens, I'm like, "Oh, it's only the dunya. It's only the dunya, bro." It's like some bit of my catchphrase I have. So now with that story, would you say I'm the smartest person on the planet? Actually, I guess that doesn't demonstrate any intelligence, but you know. Uh, humidity is overrated, bro. Stop being humble. Just be a G. Just be like, I'm a Chad. Because if you're humble, then you're going to keep yourself down, and everyone's gonna like you. Like, oh, he's so humble, and then they're gonna be like, Like every time you start doing something that's like a bit more impressive, like you try to go for like martial arts tournaments or something, everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, that's weird that you're doing that. Why are you doing that?" Because they see you as this humble guy and they don't want you to go up. So sometimes you have to be a little bit like, I wouldn't say arrogant, but a little bit more braggy and openly confident. Like when Islam talks about arrogance, and you shouldn't be arrogant, I don't think that's what they're referring to, being like overly confident and being like, a little bit like braggy type thing. I think specifically referring to people who are too arrogant to, treat their family the right way, or they're too arrogant to try to make their family work. That's arrogance. It's not what we're talking about on this channel, bro. I know a lot of arrogant people. They're very different from me. Very different. I'm just a chat. Anyway, give me a yes on the poll, bro. The fact. I really have to go, bro. My cousin's blowing up my phone, but I'm still a G, so I don't know. Fighting the impulse of wanting to go and teach English there, but then I'm a Chad, so I have to keep making this live. Oh. What you think about hijabi women who didn't come? Oh my god, bro! Don't even get me started on that, bro. These hijabis, I hate that stuff. I see so many of these reels where it's this nasheed playing in the background. It's like really motivational writing, and some hijabi is like, bro, what the hell? What is this? What is this? I hate that, bro. I hate that. Any woman who likes those posts or she makes them, never ever marry anyone like that who does that or anyone that person knows. Absolute red flag. Absolute red flag. Do you like to work or need to work? That's a good question. By the way, super chats, boys. Come on, give me $1. I don't know. I don't know if you can send $1, but give me $1 just for the hell of it. I've been recording this for 80. No, it's been like it's literally been like 100 minutes now because I had one up before as well. Oh man. She said I like to work. Oh, bro, that's the red flag. The thing with the women who like to work is they will choose working over their family. I've seen this so many times. Like, fair enough, she might still be a good mother, but after it gets a little bit boring, she's just gonna start going out and working. She doesn't care about you. She doesn't care about her kids. She only cares about working. And these hijabs, they don't even like working, bro. They're just feminists. That's all. That's where it stems from. There's no sane person who will say they like to work unless they've been programmed by this like weird society we live in. Nobody actually wants to work. It just makes them feel like a boss girl. Like, oh, I work. Look at me. That's all it is. So that tells you a lot about her character. I reckon. Red flag. She's probably like sleeping around with people as well. I'm kidding. I don't know that, but I'm just saying. Man, I really like doing these lives. It's funny as just hang out with the boys, chilling. I should go to a restaurant at some point and just put this up and then like just hang out with you guys. You know what I mean? We got food, we got tea. Like, bro, that would be kind of sick. I would love that. But yeah, what do you guys think about like what we were talking about before, like making a course on women and charisma and building a family and everything like that? Because that's something that I'm really passionate about, and I can give you a lot of free documents as well. But like, if I make a paid course, I'm gonna put a lot of effort into it, and I'm gonna make sure that changes your life. Like, you don't need any other course in your life other than that one. We don't even need to watch any more videos. Like, what do you think? Like, how would you feel about me if I did that? Would you think I'm a scammer, or would you be like, okay, he's just trying to, help the people and make money? What do you think? Got a couple new people who joined. Oh, I can't even see the people who are on the live. Like, how does this thing work? Anyway, if you just joined, vote on that poll. Do you think I'm the smartest person on the planet? There's only one right answer. All right, I probably have to get going in a second. Unless someone has another question. Do you want to send me a super chat or something? Who knows? All right, we'll go for 2 more minutes, 85 minutes. If we don't have any questions, I'll just wrap it up. Got a pre-master as well. It's blowing up my phone. Right. I'm on a live video. I don't have time still for that BS. I've got about 1 minute left. What can I do in that time? Give you a quick word of advice or something. What can I say? Don't listen to mommy. Probably the key advice. Your mom is going to keep you down, bro, because she will act from her own needs. She's going to tell you, don't do this because it's making me feel anxious, but she's going to frame it in a way that says, oh, I just want you to be safe. So keep that in mind. All right, we've got 1 more minute left. If any questions pop up, I'm happy to answer them. Stay back for a bit, but I really got to get going. I should have gone out like 2 hours ago, but I'm always late everywhere. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I'm a chat, so it doesn't matter. Okay, 30 seconds. 5 people watching. That's pretty sick. I'm surprised there's consistently people watching, because it's usually my audience is not really active at this time. Usually people are only active at like for some reason at 2 a.m. for my time. So that's very interesting. I'm really glad that people are on here. All right, so 5 seconds. Any questions, feel free to shoot them out. Thanks for watching this live video, Muslim Boris. Watch out for the videos I'm posting tonight. Make sure you join the next live. It's going to be even better, trust me.